The Last of Us Part 3 finally shows up, and it will be the final chapter. It's gonna be emotional, and it will be a big chapter on Ellie's story, even though we've been waiting for such a long time, and finally the time has come for the confirmation. The players are already sharing their hopes, fears, and excitement how the story might be ending, and here is everything we know so far because a new interview just happened with Druckmann, and he really talks about the Part 3 finally. When The Last of Us first came out 2013 on PlayStation 3, it has changed gaming forever. People loved it how mixed emotional storytelling with action and survival. It hasn't been just fun to play, and it made every player cry, I think, and care about the characters deeply. The game was such a big success, and it got very high good score of 95 merits. Many still call it one of the best games ever made, not just for PlayStation but all the gaming industry itself. Because it was so popular, the game was brought to a newer console again and again with the remaster and first remaster and PlayStation 4 and complete remake on PlayStation 5. It shows how much people love this game at first. In 2020, The Last of Us Part 2 arrived and hit players even harder. Its story about revenge, forgiveness, and loss was too dark and heavy and emotional. Some fans were divided, but everyone agreed it was one of the most powerful video game story ever. The ending of Part 2 didn't fully close the story. Ellie's journey felt unfinished, leaving players wondering what would happen next. And this would be obviously the Part 3 will be coming, but it was not confirmed because of they are working on another game as well with Naughty Dogs. But the crazy part is that yes, they're finally showing some light on The Last of Us Part 3, and obviously the third game is needed. Neil Druckmann, the creative director of the series, has said the Naughty Dog will be only making Part 3 if the story is worth telling. That means that they don't want to make anything just out of money, but only to live up to their two first games. In the recent interview, Druckmann admitted that after finishing Part 2, the team even debated to start about Part 3 right away. The small comment gave fans hope for the final chapter might already be in their mind. Fans online are asking Part 3 will be the last chapter or what? Yes, he said they think Ellie deserves a proper ending and the story should be wrapped up with a meaningful way instead of dragging it forever. Well, that's a bold comment over there. One fan said that I need Part 3 and the next 8 years I need a final chapter. It shows that how important closer to the players who grew up with Ellie and Joel's story. Another fan said it would be feeling very sad if Part 2 was the last game. Many people believe that the world of Last of Us is too rich to stop right now. Let's not forget about the clickers and new zombies we were talking, and Ellie's story should be definitely having a proper ending. A lot of players believe that the Part 2 needs to have a sequel more than the first game ever did. Ellie's choice and struggle is not finished yet, but the people want to see how she grows up and finds peace in her life. At the same time, don't forget that she has the immunity and everything right now, and the crazy part is how she'll be ending up. This is the biggest question everybody has, and it's not revealed yet. The struggle is not finished yet. The people want to see how she grows up and finds. At the same time, fans are very careful. They don't want Part 3 to be unless a story is truly good. They fear that they made it just to keep the franchise alive. It might ruin everything what they made it in the first two specials. Right now, there is no official news about Part 3 yet, but we're talking about it. The Naughty Dog is still working on another game called as Intergalactic Heretic Prophet, expected to be on 2026. That means if Part 3 is coming, it will be at that particular moment or right after that. Meanwhile, HBO and Last of Us TV series has just made the franchise even more popular. Season 2 was a big success and Season 3 is coming soon. What millions of people watching the show is more than a fan also starting to play the game. But in the end, gamers are united on one thing. If Part 3 happens, it should be the last big chapter of Ellie's story. It doesn't need to have endless sequel, just needs one final emotional ending that fans will remember forever. So what do you guys think about all these things happening? And The Last of Us Part 3 should be the last chapter in Ellie's journey, or should Naughty Dogs keep on working on the world alive with more stories? Let me know in the comments below, because this is something insane happening. And make sure to like this video, hit the subscribe button and hit the bell icon. That's the most important thing of all time. Make sure that is clicked, and make sure to watch my previous video where Druckmann did talk about how he wants to get the story and the environment glowing up. So it was about how zombies will be evolving and how Ellie's story might be ending. Maybe she would die, or maybe she would be living on forever once again until she gets older. So things are going on and on right now, and the story is very important right now. If part 3 screws up, the whole franchise might be screwing up with their future. This is what everybody are claiming, and let's not forget the pressure of PlayStation is hit right now on these people. Naughty Dogs is now under pressure on PlayStation, and hopefully that is a good thing, because now finally we get the part 3. We've been waiting for such a long time. We waited for so long, and like we couldn't see when the times pass away. And the crazy part is that new map, new open world maybe this time once again. And let's not forget that new characters, new type of zombies, clickers getting evolved, a lot of things happening right now, and new weapons, new arsenals. And let's not forget that they didn't bring any kind of pets still. Hopefully we have some companion like a dog or something. It would be super amazing in this kind of place. Ellie and its dog, and finding their journey about what's going to be happening in the future. What happened to the ex-girlfriend? Did she just run away with that kid or something? So a lot of things are still in debate, and they don't want to ruin everything. And this is a big part, because these people take a lot of time to create a story than to even make a game. I mean, to develop the game. So we will be making more and more about Last of Us Part 3. So stay tuned, and thank you for the lovely support on my previous Last of Us Part 3. I have a whole bunch of videos about Last of Us Part 3, how it will be ending, all minor small details from through the comments and through the leaks. Make sure to watch those videos. It was shocking. Okay, so if you are a big part of the Naughty Dogs, make sure to subscribe our channel. We will be covering up even Days Gone 2 as well. So that is one of the biggest franchise still fans are waiting for and fighting for it as well. There's a whole story happening with Days Gone 2. Make sure to watch that video as well. Until then, do not miss out all the juice about Naughty Dogs, Last of Us Part 3 and Days Gone 2. Until then, see you all in the next video. This is Desmond, and hey, thank you for the lovely support in the comments below, and you guys are amazing people. Please do comment. Yes, we will be checking out everything, and hey, there's a big thing happening. Hopefully we get it by 2026, this game.
When the shadows crawl, I see your face, the last light of all. Ellie, my love, in this broken land, we fight the dark with our trembling hands. Sing to me my zombie lullaby, in a world where the living die. Hold me close, don't let me go, in this twisted